gonna give myself brain damage. Alright. Here goes!
Greetings, boys, girls, and cheese bags everywhere. Brad is a minute or two late to the show, but he'll be here in just a second. I think he's in the middle of a poop, to be honest with you. Just waiting for him to show up. How's everybody doing? I'm Jack. Running this by myself till Brad gets here, but tonight is about I'm with stupid. Stupid questions and stupid things that customers say to pest control technicians. And believe me, we got some good stories. I've heard some stupid things. It's absolutely amazing how stupid people can be. A little about what's been going on. Life has kind of sucked for me recently, but that's all right. I get to come on the show and do this. And I've heard from a lot of good people. Thank you all for your kind words over the past week. I truly appreciate it. More than you'll ever know. But while we're waiting for Brad, we were going to do the Ask the Owners episode next week, but something happened with that. So we think we're going to do the international episode. So if you happen to be from another country and you're not Sean Muller or Dave Lyon or Mario Filippi, and you want to be on the international episode, just let us know because we'd be glad to have you. We got a couple spots open for people all around the world for international episodes. So that's going to be good. Kind of floating here because Brad's not here. I usually need somebody to talk to. What the fuck? Where'd you go, man? I got a love you too, Candace. I see you out there. Tell Brad to get the hell on the show, would you? Well, I'm floundering here. I'm with stupid. I'm going to go ahead and read a story before Brad gets here, so he'll just have to listen to it later. Oh, here he is. Look at that. Hot damn. Where is he? I see him. There he is. We've been running, but there he is.
There he is. Can you hear me, buddy?
I can hear you.
Okay, good. Can you hear me well? Because I'm not using I'm using the in computer mic.
Nope, you're doing good, and we're live.
Oh, we're live. Oh,
yes, sir.
Hi, everybody.
I was wondering where you were. I'm like, holy shit, man. I was getting ready to read a story waiting for you.
Okay. Yeah, it's like this, guys. It's like my wife gets home from work, and she's hell-bent for leather on making a tortilla pizza. Mm-hmm. And she's also hell-bent for leather that I taste it. So that's why I'm late.
Well, good food is always a good excuse. So, and Candace is
hi. Yeah. So, were you?
Thank you, Tyler, for your kind words.
Yeah, everybody, thanks for joining us, and I do apologize for being late. Believe me, it was not a power play in any way, shape, or form. Unlike some people that like to do that shit, but I'm not talking about Jack either.
Now, you see, if I'm going stag and I know I'm going to go stag, I can prepare for it. But I was like, oh, shit. I was ready to bounce shit off of you. But
you can just, we raw dog it anyway. So what the fuck?
We do.
You just do what you do, man. It's like you talk about your penis or whatever.
Oh, my penis. I always like talking about my penis.
Have you talked about your penis in the 3 minutes that I missed?
I did not talk about my penis yet because I wanted you to be able to enjoy it. Enjoy my penis, Brad.
You know what? I as much as a heterosexual man can, I do enjoy the penis. So. Anywho. So,
well, I kind of gave everybody the skinny about I'm with stupid things that customers say or ask or do on the job. And I know you got a shitload from Facebook on the Pest Control Humor Depot, our favorite.
Yeah, I was a sneaky Pete today. I was a sneaky snake.
Well, snake.
I'm a snake. It's amazing, I don't get it, man. It's like we put an ad out for stories on for the podcast on the Depot, and no one bats an eye. But I just put the fucking question out there and not mention the podcast. What the fuck, folks?
Everybody fucking shows up for that. Yeah, thanks a lot, fuckers.
Yeah, we're gonna be nice to you and still keep you anonymous because I know, Daddy knows.
Oh, I got one. I was told to not be anonymous. I was like, and you'll see, he puts a little caveat at the end for it, and it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful.
Is it one you can lead off with?
I can. I would love to. Mr.
All
Tyler
right.
McIlvain, who happens to be in the chat with us right now. I had a
He
lady.
does, slacker. Fuck you.
Because I had a lady, not a customer. I was treating around a gas station. I came around the corner. I couldn't see the lady. I heard, stop, stop, stop. As I looked, she screamed at me, saying not to spray around her because she didn't want cancer. But indeed, she proceeded to finish her cigarette. And he goes, "You
we
can."
got
Oh, go ahead.
we got tons of stories. Yeah, we got, and that is definitely one of my favorite ones throughout my career. Right? You know.
Well, he goes on to say, "You can say my name because fuck that ashtray smelling cheap lipstick. Gonna retire as a cashier from 7-Eleven
Oh
ass."
hell yeah, yeah. Keep the poor little toddler Skylar. You know when Mamaw takes the Salem out of her lips just to bend over and give little Nuck a kiss.
Oh my God, the woman like that. I was at my uncle's condo this past week, and this woman comes to the door, knocks on the door. Little tiny lady, olive skin, looks like she's Greek, must be like 100 something years old. Had a bulldog on a leash, and and I open the door. She goes, "Is your sister in?" I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Is your sister in? Uh, yeah. So
that's
one
Harvey
second,
Firestein is a motherfucker, man.
I closed the door and I went over to my sister. I said, "There's an old lady out there. It sounds like she's been smoking Pall Mall since she was 2, and she wants to talk to you. So have at it." And I just fucking left.
That is a fucking scream. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's allow this time. I got a few stories. We got not only did the Pest Control Humor Depot deliver in in spades. Our sister podcast, Pestrogen podcast,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
also helped us out here, and we definitely got some really good ones. And if God damn it. Okay,
See, that's what happened when you fucking show up late to the party.
Oh, I know, man. I just potted up Ozzy Osbourne's funeral. It's like you gotta love. Okay, I got well, I'm gonna bite for some time, man. Fucking Ozzy Osbourne, man. That was fucking incredible.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
what a life that dude led, and he was just at it, and okay, yeah, we got a couple here. Oh, and speaking of Pestrogen delivering, the host of Pestrogen, Candace, delivered a great one. She goes, "Is that stuff human safe?" To which Candace replies, "No, bitch, it's so toxic to humanity that I'm spraying it all over this apartment building to everyone, one building at a time."
And she just popped in
And
to say, "I've actually had someone ask me if I was spraying water."
Did you spraying water? Oh yeah, I get that all the time.
All the fuck.
My favorite one was, "What you got in there? Biscuits and gravy?" I was like, "What the fuck you mean biscuit?" You go, "Look at the tank. It says B and G." Like, Jesus Christ. But we got another one here that says, "Permethrin makes bees pop off their own heads." I'm like, what the fuck?
That?
I have to research that. So I was like, shit the bed, Fred.
No, but forward flies make fire ants pop off their heads. That's fun to watch.
Fly. That is awesome there. Yeah. That's the only thing forward flies are fucking good for. That's for damn sure. We got another one from the vaginally equipped Pestrogen. I don't want you spending time treating the tall grass or bushes. I only want my stone patio treated. This was a mosquito job.
Yeah, they're gonna hang right. This like barrier they put up. They're just not gonna come to the stone patio. That's what it is. Mark says, "Sup, fellas? Sup, Mark?
Sup, Mark? Mark?"
Now, there's people that have said, "I've got bees over at my neighbor's house. My neighbor's has bees. I don't want them to come on my property, but I can't put a dome around your property to, like an invisible barrier to keep them from coming." Yeah, I got to set something up like Israel, the Iron Dome, to keep bees from coming onto your property. I can totally control that, man. Yes, I can do something about that for you.
Oh shit. We got one from the beautiful and personable Heather Tutton. Can't you just direct the ants outside? I really don't want to kill them. Actual reply was, I'm so sorry. Ants can't read the eviction notice, and the teeny tiny cones don't seem to work. Man. She comes back. She comes at us with another one. It says, the frog in the neighbor's yard is throwing its voice to sound like it's in my yard. Can you come treat their pond for frogs when they aren't home? She goes, we most certainly did not even schedule that appointment.
No.
You're supervised while on the roof, right? No, and we refunded her deposit. Hilarious.
One of my favorite ones when I was the pest control supervisor for the second largest school system in the country. I got this a lot too.
Mm-hmm.
My students have been coming in here with head lice. Can you treat the kids for head lice?
Line them up, lady.
Treat the child? No. I mean, people ask you to treat their dogs. I'm like, no, that's I'm not here for that.
Oh, well, yeah,
sorry.
yeah, I get that. Line them up, lady. Yeah, I'll treat every damn one of those brats.
Just sit them against the wall and, pump up your backpack sprayer, pump it up, and just go to town on them.
Yep. Oh, damn. That's hilarious.
Scotty Grill sent in a story for us. Very verbose, very well verbose. Scotty Grill. I love the way this guy tells the story. The sting and insect season is my favorite season. It just breeds stupidity. Two types of stupidity stand out. First is the homeowner that sees yellow jackets entering their home through a hole in the foundation, then to decide that the best way to remedy the situation is to seal the hole without any type of treatment. This usually results in an emergency call. A house full of yellow jackets had one guy that decided he would use not one can, but 2 cans of expandable foam insulation. Now, I don't know if y'all use that shit, but man, that stuff goes 5 times the size when you spray it out, it expands. I mean, it shit goes everywhere. I mean, it looks like a big old foam boner sticking out the side of your house. So what the dumbass didn't realize was that the foam expanded into his basement ceiling and started coming down through the light fixtures. My second favorite are the guys that use gasoline. I've seen burnt lawns, burnt trees, blown up yards, and burnt people all the time. My all-time stupid customer was the one that actually poured gasoline into the foundation of his house, and FYI, the yellow jackets were still there. I backed away from that one slowly. I can't fix stupid. What he has, he's like, I can't fix stupid.
Yeah, we interrupt this podcast to bring you some horrible news.
Okay.
I was just fanning through. I was just hitting over to PCHD to check out some of the comments that we had on my question, and I want to let you know that Kaylin Boyd lets us know that it is with heavy hearts and deep regret that I inform you all that Jerome, my shower spider, has unexpectedly passed today. He and his hard work will be missed. Rest high in the giant web above, buddy.
Poor Jerome. What the hell?
Yeah, I know. Don't too soon, man. Just,
yeah.
The good ones die young, and Brett let her know that my prayers are with you, and will respect your privacy during this difficult time.
Everybody needs a shower spider, man.
Kaylin, spider. Okay, yeah. Jack, this show is for Kaylin. Yeah,
I'm hard.
It's no to Jerome. Dick's out for Jerome.
That's right. Whip it out for Jerome, everybody. And look, Estrogen made it here, so we have both.
That's Jenny right. Fuck Harambe, man. It's Jerome time now.
We have both Jenny and Candace here now, by the way.
Hi, Jenny. Hey. Oh, good Lord. Yeah. It's been interesting having her as a member of Trio Pest Control. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I saw y'all's breakfast picture this morning.
Oh, the breakfast picture. Yeah. We went to Maison de Waffle.
I do love me some Waffle House.
Oh, dude, man, the all-American breakfast, you can't beat it. Okay,
you can't get this kind of sexy with that Waffle House, man. Come on.
This temple was not built on salads. It was like so. I mean, we're talking 2 eggs cooked to order and at your preference. You get your meat your breakfast meat. You be it ham, bacon, or sausage. You get hash browns, which you can get the options for 50 cents an option of what was it? Covered, choked, cornholed, smothered. It's like country
BDSM hash browns.
Oh hell yeah! It's like
Smothered,
whipped,
choked,
whipped, clamped. Yeah, and of course the infamous waffle. To which I take, and we're sitting there. They give us the waffle, right? And the lady's like, I was like, oh, can we have some syrup? She goes, no, you're gonna eat it dry. I said, I'm not raw dogging a fucking waffle. No, you give me some syrup. But no, it was a good time. The coffee was hot. The coffee was hot. The waffle was room temperature, but the eggs were cooked perfectly, so they get a pass on everything else. But yeah, kudos to Waffle House.
Now, see, if that was 25 years ago, she would have told you that with a Benson and Hedges hanging out of her mouth.
Oh well, hell yeah! And the thing about Waffle House that I really dig is that okay, as a man, you always want to sit facing the door, so if any shit happens, you got your eye on it right away.
Right.
You don't have to do that at Waffle House, man. Sit at the fucking counter, face the fucking waffle irons, because those dudes behind the counter, they got your six. They're not gonna let anybody fucking come in and start some
that.
shit.
The dining room is full of angry meth heads, so there's also that.
Oh well, hell yeah, no, man, they're gonna get about. They're back behind the counter just waiting for somebody to start some shit, man. Because
they're spoiling for it. They're spoiling for a fight.
That's right. So I would have to say that the safest place to take a woman would be Waffle House, but I digress.
Fair enough.
Anyway, so let's go on some of this shit here. There we go. We've got it. We have a plethora of comments. One of my favorites though is from Jackie L. The customer thought my exterior killed a hummingbird, and she sent pictures, right? And and the customer was like, "Do you know what this is? Is a hummingbird?" And it was a fucking cricket. All right. So we thought that, because hummingbirds are this long, and they don't have wings, and it's like,
how the fuck do you mistake a hummingbird for a cricket?
But the customer doubled down on this and says, okay, it looks like a bird to me, and so she goes, it's belly up, but if you flip it over, it'll be a bug, not a bird. Its antenna are on the left. This is a female, and the long thing on the right looks like a hummingbird's beak is its ovipositor, which insects usually have. Basically, the customer was looking at this fucking thing backwards, right?
Upside down.
Thinking the egg shooter was its fucking beak, right? Oh God, that's hilarious. Fucking God, I love customers. We've got one guy. We got one Chris C. that says the customer says nobody's home through the door after ringing the doorbell. My God. I got another one. Jack, you still there? Jack? Looks like we lost Jack, folks. Well, let me tell you a little something about Jack. Jack, you still there? Oh man, Jack is frozen up. Doggone it. Crap. So anyway, I'm gonna keep going until Jack's gone. Let's just hang on for 1 second. Let's see if we can get him back. I blame the fact that Tyler got on talking about tempo powder. Jack doesn't like tempo powder. I'm just kidding. So anyway, we'll be right back. Let me take a look and see. Here he comes. Jack, there you are. You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Jack?
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here.
You totally fell off the face of the earth there, buddy.
Well, the power flipped up here on the mountain. Sorry about that. Boy, I tell you, this show was getting off the start, and I apologize.
Yeah, Jack Starry is the man on the Silver Mountain.
Well,
man on the Silver Mountain.
You already said we've had better shows. What the hell?
We have better. We've had worse ones too, though, buddy.
We've had some serious fucking dumpster fires. That's for sure.
Oh God, you're gonna talk about my brother again, aren't you?
No, you're the one. You said it, not me. You said it, not me.
Oh shit! Where'd my post go? Anyway, Jack. Yeah. So, what are you drinking there, Jack? No, I'm not ready for that yet.
Okay. No. Wow. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I tell you what,
Well,
what I'm
we're
looking
glad
forward
you're
to,
back. That's all I care about.
man. Guess what I'm going to do next Monday?
What are you going to do next Monday?
I'm taking my boy to see the Black Crows.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, man. Fucking music fest, Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. All kinds
Has
of
he
different
seen him
food
before?
and shit. No, he is not, but this will be my third time.
Oh yeah, he's gonna enjoy it. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Damn. Yeah, he not
Now,
gonna, he gonna get high.
on the subject of
Sitting in that
stupid
fucking
people,
audience.
I've had a lady
Mhm.
ask me if I was get pissed off and ask me if I was spraying lemonade. Lemonade? Really?
Lemonade.
Yeah. Or
Lemonade.
if I would catch the mice
Like
and
cool,
put them
refreshing
outside
drink.
in her yard so they can run off. And I'm like, they're just going to come back in your fucking house.
Yeah. Especially if they know that lemonade's waiting there.
Oh, yeah. Well, what
Yeah,
responses did we get on the depot? Did you find it?
Oh, I'm still looking, buddy. Hang on just 1 second here. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm back up on that. All right. My favorite ones are the ones that say, "Is this stuff poisonous?" Well, they got a Marlboro sitting in their mouth and whatnot.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
because and we got a lot of those. Danny T said, "I always get a kick out of the smokers outside office buildings asking, is that stuff going to hurt me?" as they puff on a cig.
I've seen that a lot.
We've got John T who has a customer say, "Can I get high if I smoke that?" He's talking about First Strike soft bait.
Fucking God.
Yeah, why don't you give it a try?
Yeah.
And
that would definitely get you high for sure.
Oh yeah. Jeff A is like, "My guy sprays every month. How do I have termites?" Well, let me explain this to you, buddy.
How much time you got?
Yeah, exactly. Can y'all service my trailer? Can you service all my trailers for $10 each inside? There are 75 of them within 30 miles of each other.
What the fuck? That's the guy who said that must have been a Patel. Must have been.
Yeah, AJ Patel, trailer Patel.
What you can spray my trailer for me?
Yeah, white patrash. This is a beauty right here. Mike Mack says, "I'm not going to pay more than the past due amount because I want to make sure you keep coming back." Okay, first off, the logic fails me here, but he goes on. It says,
"I'm still trying to wrap my brain around it."
Oh yeah, and this is always. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. West Side Indianapolis, right here. Somebody's got a few bucks, Mind you, he said this while thumbing through at least $1,000 in cash. His every other month payment was about $80, and he always had a past due balance. He said that it was his birthday that day, and he needed the spending money. He was canceled not long after that. You know what? Rightly so. Because goddamn it, we put up with a lot of shit in this fucking business just to try to get that buck. It's like, oh, we can't walk away from it. That was the mantra at the Scarlet Letter. I mean, they should have put it on the side of the right above the front door of the building. We can't walk away from money, And then the minute a problem goes sideways for them, all of a sudden they can walk away from the money. So it's like you don't get it. So. But kudos to Mike Mack for canceling him not long after
that. A lot of the stupid comments I've heard revolve around organic pesticides. I've heard people say, "Well, I could just let my kid keep playing in the yard while you treat right around you because it's organic, so it's completely harmless to them."
Yeah.
Or I don't understand why my dog got sick because as soon as you left, I let him back out in the yard.
Fuck's sake.
And I'll tell them, I say, "You do realize," I said, "I'm going to give you 2 Dixie cups. One's got the organic pesticide, the other one's got the synthesized stuff. And I want you to drink one and your husband drink the other and tell me who gets less sick." They're still engineered to kill something. That's the whole point of it. But the thing is that if you hearken back to our last episode, the little religious cult sales bastards, they're the ones that go around saying, "Well, it's organic. It's perfectly safe for kids and animals and everything." It's
organic.
That's right. They get orgasmic for organic. And it's the bullshit lies that you get from the salesman. "Oh, we have an organic service. So you're completely safe."
Oh, my God. Oh God. So CJ Quinn or CJQ, and what does the flashlight do? Well, what doesn't it do?
It depends on where you put it, baby. It can light up your room or light up your life.
Light up your life. That's right.
Bow,
Yeah.
wow, wow.
You're about to bend over and find out. Oh my God. Yes. Yeah. Actually, the flashlight is the most important goddamn tool we have besides our pens. Yeah, but that's beside the point. Yeah. My favorite one is when I'm going to do inspections and stuff, and I've got my flashlight going, right? Back to the inebriated termite episode. You take a flashlight and you shine it directly on some drywall. You're not going to see much, but you take that sucker and you put it like this up against so it washes the side. You see all the sins and transgressions of everything that's going on there, including termite activity. And and then people are like, click, turn the fucking light on. It's like, God damn it, turn the motherfucker off. If I wanted it on, I'd have turned it on when I got in the room. It's like, sit down, write my check, and shut the fuck up. And
you want to say that so bad.
Oh God, you do. You really do. Matter of fact, it's almost lyrical, Jack.
Right.
But
it is.
Anyway, so oh my God, it's something else. So yes. What does the flashlight do? Damn near everything. So to be honest with you, I mean, the little skeet we do with the juices and the thick pasty stuff, that's just a sideline. That flashlight's going to tell the tale. So yeah, that's what the flashlight does. Anyway, but okay, rant over on the flashlight. Kyle,
they're also great for defending your truck and its contents from hungry meth heads.
A lot of y'all are younger than us, and we get that. You get these little flashlights on Amazon, and they throw
I know where
out
you're going with this one.
About the surface of the sun, right?
Right.
You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about some stingers, aren't you? Don't you? Yeah. The super stinger, that damn thing holds like 6 D batteries. And I'm talking D, motherfucker D, right?
Yeah.
And you could kill a man with that thing. Okay, you could take a grizzly bear out with this motherfucker. If you
it was like Long Dong Silver was hanging from your hip.
It was. If Long John Silver didn't have a tapered tip, but because it was like flat as fuck, it would hurt. But it also hurt if you tried to beat something or somebody with it. So it was definitely tactical flashlight wear because not only would it do the job, kind of. I'm spoiled now with the LED lights because it's like fucking looking right into the sun anymore. It's like poof, you got light for fucking days now. This had this little xenon bulb, which at the time was pretty slick, and would light it up. But now we're getting older, our eyes are fading a little bit. I've got a detached retina, and I need a little extra light. And those LEDs are great, but damn man, those fuckers would hurt if you got hit with one of these motherfuckers, you're going down.
Do you remember when back before LEDs were a big thing, way back before? Maglite sold that little retrofit thing that you could pull the reflector and the bulb thing out of the head of the light bulb, and it was like a single cob LED thing that you popped in it, and it was
not worth a shit.
No, it wasn't worth a shit. But you're like, I got an LED light, man. The battery's gonna last forever.
Yeah, lies, lies and slander.
You knew when you dropped those fuckers too. It ain't like them little tiny ones. Now you drop it, you got no idea, and you realize next
you didn't
2 more customers away that you lost it. This one made a resounding clank.
Yeah, and it lets you know too if you just happen to drop it on your foot or whatnot.
Right.
And my favorite one, I'm walking through. Okay, I was doing the arena or the field house where the Indiana Pacers play.
Mm-hmm.
They still play there, but everything. But this was a long time ago. I'm walking around. I got my new 4-cell Ultra Stinger, right? I got it in my belt loop, right? Needless to say, about halfway through that, I had to move that belt loop back to the back because when I was getting a good pace on going from concession stand to concession stand, I get that walk going, get that gate going.
It started whacking you
right out and right my fucking balls, man. I went down, right, and I was just like, oh. I was like Peter Griffin. And I got up and moved on. And then when I went to get the ticket signed, everybody was just fucking red faced laughing because they saw it on the camera. So they got to see me rack myself. It's beautiful.
It's like the video of that bear that gets himself in the nuts and he kind of goes, ah. I love that one.
I love that one.
I love fucking
God,
bear.
I love that one. Okay, Kyle H. Let's move on. Flashlights, we covered them well. So I guess we can scratch a flashlight episode off. I try not to judge because regular people don't know a fraction of what a pest tag does. But I have one customer that is always complaining about mosquitoes and has our mosquito service, yet requests that we do not spray bushes or trees, and she has them all over her yard. So basically, you can't treat half of what you're supposed to.
Right.
So my gripe is people who don't want chemical used at all and don't do anything about their conducive conditions, regardless of the type of pest. Welcome to Pest Control, Kyle H. I mean, that fucking says it all about residential pest control.
Yeah.
Yeah. Residential kicks ass. You have some really nice people. Some of them bake cookies for you. Some of them offer other things that we won't mention here on the show. But you know, but they all got the stupidest fucking questions and stuff, and you know, and that's one of them about you know, you only use as little chemical as possible. It's like, bitch, you want me to kill this shit or not? You know?
But that's IPM, Brad. Come on, that's IPM.
IPM my ASS because I'm telling you what, man, it's like IPM. Yeah, chemicals. If you're using it smartly, I can use it with reckless abandon, and that's fine. But as long as I got something I'm killing, I'm good. So, you know, everybody thinks that IPM is not using chemicals, just throwing glue board down and educating the customer.
It's environmental controls, Bradley. It's environmental controls.
Environmental, yeah. Fuck it, whatever.
I want to go back. Candace made a comment that the green stuff just means it fucking stinks. She's talking about that Echo Via shit that smells like you aligned your chakras. When
it's like sage
and rose oil and all this shit in it. Yeah, I mean,
parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme.
It smells like old hippies fucking in the back of my truck. Is what it smells like. It's disgusting.
Oh my god! Yeah, I didn't know there was burnt rubber added to it.
Oh, they weren't using protection. They weren't using protection.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yes, nothing worse than hot latex. Let me tell you.
What were you drinking there, man? What were you sipping on there?
What am I drinking?
Yeah,
I'll tell you what. I am drinking my retirement bourbon,
bottled in bond,
and of course, the one and only Evan Williams, single barrel, or not single barrel, but bottled in bond. And I'm going to expand my screen real quick here and tell you a little bit about what I'm drinking. Got that, and chasing it down with a little sweet tea.
Nice.
And again, you know, I had some tortilla pizzas, so I was drinking out of that. But you know, if I hadn't had the tortilla pizza and I was just raw dogging this whole night, I would have done it in my Tony Spangler tumbler from
Tony Spangler tumbler. I got the Pinus tumbler. Look at that.
Yeah, check out the Pinus tumbler. Yeah, we have got some beautiful graphics on these things. You guys have seen this one countless times. Look at that sexy fucker. That cigar hanging out of his mouth.
Yeah, baby.
You know, Sigmund Freud did once say, sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. This is one of those instances, folks.
It's not a penis. It's not a penis.
Jack's like, yeah, sure it is. And you know, speaking of penis, you know, you can't see it, but that's because he's just got a head and shoulder shot.
Yeah, it's right a little bit lower. It's lower, right below it. Yeah, that's where the penis is. Yeah.
I got you covered, Jack. There you go. So anyway, but and then of course, you know, below all that glorious penisness is the rubber bottom. And Jack really enjoys that rubber bottom. And it is. And I'm gonna tell you what. As far as the design on these things, if you can think it, Tony can make it. I mean, you know, we've all seen this one. Take a good look at that. It's beautiful. I'm getting kind of heavy on these.
I thought I'd grab my Paula one to bring it in here, and apparently I didn't. I was going to show off my Paula one.
I got you covered, buddy. Here's her.
There you go.
There she is. Now. Yeah, there's my girl. Good old Paula Benedict. Yeah, as seen on not only this podcast, but on the Pestogen podcast, because, you know, I know they like to flaunt Paula out every now and again. But let's face it, Paula is the first lady of a Pest Control Humor Depot, my favorite group. Pestogen's second favorite group, but we won't get into that. But yeah, Paula, not only does she have her mouth wide open and to accept the weekly kiss from Bradley, she's got the rubber bottom too. And one of the thing about Paula is her walls Oh my God, they are double insulated. So
They're
if you put something
shiny.
hot in Paula's between Paula's walls, it's going to stay hot, right? And but if you put something cold, it's going to stay cold too.
You're in
But
for
yeah,
such an ass beating.
I am. I love it, man. Paula's walls can keep ice cubes cold for 2 days.
Didn't she
That's it.
have a song about that or something a long
What?
time ago,
Oh,
back in the
sugar
80s?
walls.
That's right,
Oh
Sugar Wall.
yeah, come
Sorry.
spend the night inside my sugar walls, man. My God. But yes, I mean, Paula's got, they all do. I mean, Tony Spangler tumblers do have all
You
that, but
can
you know,
keep it hot in Paula's walls. Dun, dun, dun,
my
dun, dun,
Paula's
dun,
walls.
dun. That was written by Prince, by the
But
way. A little tidbit of info
it
for you.
was, absolutely, yeah. Prince, man. I'll tell you what, man, what a talent. And let's talk about and there's a couple of different options that you can get with a Tony Spangler tumbler from SpanglerArt.com. One of them
Right.
is the coldness indicator. This is a special tumbler. It's kind of a prototype, right? So basically you can tell when something is cold, just by taking a look at the nipple right there.
It's
If it's
like the
hard,
Coors Light can,
it's
but
cold.
better. It's like the Coors
That's
Light
right,
can, but
exactly.
better.
Because it's my nipple. So we got that. And I got to share something with you folks today. I don't know how many of you know out here in podcast land that one of the Pestrogen hosts, Jenny Wilson, is working at Trio right now. So she, and so what she did to show her appreciation for us actually, I don't know, fucking giving her a job, I guess, was not only for me. William the Merciful got one of these as well, and go to Pest Control Humor Depot, my favorite group, to take a great look at what his was, and it is outstanding. She used a picture of his beloved late dog Sadie. Jack, I think you recall you were in town.
Yep.
I
remember. Yep.
When we were when he was dealing with Sadie. But I got one too, and basically it's kind of tough to read, but it's got my name up here. It's got service manager down here. It's got the beautiful Trio Colorado on there,
Right.
and the even more beautiful me checking out
Mr. Bradley.
hornet nest, right?
That
And
Mr. Bradley,
this is a
that's the
picture.
only white man ever made me moist.
Made me more. Yeah, me and Maury Povich, it's Mike Douglas. Mike Douglas, the only white man ever made me.
Maury Povich doesn't
But
have
this
a
is one of
chance,
my favorite pictures. Not because the picture is awesome, it is, but when Jenny put it on the depot, and somebody put the caption that somebody put on this, it's me pointing to some stuff on a hornet nest, and the caption was, "You see that right there? That's its butthole." I thought that was hilarious. So, but anyway, thank you very much, Jenny, for the cups. I'm sure the other employees of Trio are looking forward to getting theirs. And
Right.
But anyway, awesome stuff. I'll tell you what though, Tony Spangler tumblers are great. I mean, we have talked about all these different features. The fact that Paula can keep an ice cube solid for 2 days within her walls.
Not just ice cubes.
Not just ice cubes. That's right. She can keep things rock solid. But the one thing that really stands out on a Tony Spangler tumbler is this. Yeah, that's right. You see it. You know what I'm talking about. That's right. What is this, Jack?
When that is the stainless steel surgical grade urethral sounding rod. When you've got problems with your penis, that will clean the detritus right out of there. Look at that shininess, that solid hole. And I tell you what, for erectile dysfunction, if you leave it in, you're rock hard as long as you want to be. That's right, the surgical grade stainless steel Tony Spangler urethral sounding rod.
Yes, and it comes in the straight version or the curved version.
That's
which,
correct.
I don't have because I don't know. I might be wearing one now.
You never know.
That's right. You can tell by the smile on my face that I might be wearing one right now because I know after this podcast is over, when I stand up and go to the bathroom, I know things are going to flow like a mountain stream.
Oh yeah,
and it can for you too.
Launcher. It can.
Oh yeah. And it can do the exact same for you too. So we've got a finely machined edge there that will cut through any type of litter and detritus that you might have in your urethra. So,
urethra.
I mean, what else can we say? It's got it all. It's got, we've got all kinds of beautiful graphics here. We have got insulating quality. We've got medical grade. We've got medical grade materials making this. So I'm telling you, if there's any of this is what you need, there's only one place to go.
If you got Peronis, reach for Tony. Steal urethral sounding rods.
God bless that jingle. Oh shit, man. I'm a hot mess today.
This whole fucking show's a hot mess today.
Yeah, it's like maybe I'm the one that should sit back and watch the world burn tonight.
Well, I mean, I've had so many stupid comments and just stupid people that my entire career that I was racking my brain to figure something that stuck out, and I couldn't. I was like, man, why is it? I know. I mean, I've had days where it's facepalm day. You're just
Right.
like, what the fuck, man? What is wrong with people? But you become so used to it, and you become so calloused to it that it doesn't even register anymore. You're just kind of, it's like walking through a room full of just idiots, and you're like, yeah, they're all stupid. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. You ignore it after a while. You really do.
That's what we in Indiana we call that driving in traffic. It's like, because you always have to assume that everybody else that's behind the wheel besides you is a drooling moron.
Yes, that's correct. Everybody.
I mean,
everybody.
Yeah, it's ridiculously dangerous out there, and we're suffering right now what's known as construction traffic fatigue. We've had probably the busiest quadrant in our loop around the city of Indianapolis under construction for 3 goddamn years, Jack. It's
I remember driving through it. I met last October. I remember driving through it.
And you're going to drive through it again when you get down here in a couple of weeks for Brett Floyd. I mean, because it's still fucked up. Oh, I'm going to be doing the driving. No, I'm going to be like Jesus. I'm going to call you Jesus. I'm telling you to take the wheel.
That's Jesus, man. Get it straight. Jesus,
take the wheel.
Jesus, take the wheel.
What is Jesus? And you're like, no, I can't do that.
No can do, senor.
No can do. And okay, we had tonnage as far as comments on this, and besides the one where people were asking if it was dangerous and while they were smoking a cigarette, the other one was, can you spray for mice?
Yeah, I stop and I don't even respond to that anymore. You just kind of look at your shoes and go, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Now I had a dude run over my power spray hose because he said it was a hose, and it's shorter than the grass, so it shouldn't be caught up. Man, it should have been fine. He chewed my fucking hose up 3 ways from Sunday.
Oh yeah. Those hoses. I mean, a garden hose and stuff like that, you can run over and you might be okay. But these treatment hoses are special, because it's just like a harder, different material. 9 times out of 10, they're older than you are, and they're going to be brittle. And they just snap. It's like biting into a hot dog,
away from cracking.
Yeah, like it's like biting through a hot dog, and it's like snap.
Or when you fold that slice of American cheese, and it just kind of opens at the top and splits open. That's what those hoses, the really old dry hoses, do.
Yeah, exactly. And because God forbid people change, people replace their equipment every few years. But it's like, but yes, but spraying for mice, I always tell them, okay, well, the short answer is no. And then they're like, well, what's the long answer? Okay, the long answer is no. What the fuck is the matter with you? You can't goddamn spray for mice. Why don't you fucking leave me alone and let me do my job? Go back into your house or write my check and fucking leave me alone. So that's the long answer.
Brad's angry today. That's the second person he's yelled at on this show.
I'm having a falling down moment, guy. I went to Burger King. I ordered a Whopper, and it looked nothing like the picture on the menu.
That's Michael Douglas, isn't it?
That's Michael Douglas.
That's Michael
that
Douglas.
Is. That's Falling Down. Yeah, I'm Falling Down. I'm sorry if you haven't seen the movie Falling Down, and
you need to.
Service industry.
You really need to.
What the fuck is the matter with you, man? Get on it. And I got a couple good ones here.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We've got Michael T. that says your stuff isn't working. The last time I sprayed, I found 5 dead roaches. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. That's why we do
yes,
it.
You did. Okay. I was like, hey, look, buddy, my job is
Fuck
kill
were you
them.
expecting?
Once they're dead, it becomes a housekeeping issue. You're fucking, it's like clean them up. Or leave them there. I'll pick them up. I'll mount them on my wall in the office as a fucking trophy. But
I'm
goddamn it,
yeah,
it's
all over
working.
the place. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're welcome.
that's 5 more than you fucking killed before you picked up the phone to call us.
No, go eat a dick. An entire one. Go eat a dick. I'll put you on schedule to fuck all the way off.
Right. Consume a Richards. Damn.
Ingest a satchel of Richards.
Ingest a satchel of Richards. That's right. Okay, we've got one we have all heard in one machination or another from Jimmy L. He goes, does it work on wives? She's a pest. Now you can take wives out of that, and you can insert
kids,
him,
neighbors, in-laws,
parole officer. Yeah, the motherfucker that put this bracelet on my ankle. Yeah, whatever.
Does that stuff work on mother-in-laws? And I just got to
work on mother-in-laws. No, it don't work on fucking mother-in-laws. If it did, I'd use it on my own.
I finally just decided to play along after hearing that millions of times, and when it's not on the label, but for a little extra cash, maybe we can work something out.
Oh hell yeah, yeah. You know what? Because sometimes you just need that extra money.
Hey,
Okay, we've got something that actually. Oh yeah, ha. Maybe I'll get a contact high while you're in here. What the fuck? That's why we've been in the business for so long. Because
don't
we just
hog my fucking high, dude.
That we get from when you're in here. Yeah. It's like these are people that have obviously read or seen the movie Naked Lunch. No, you don't get high off of bug stuff.
That's when you go out to the truck and grab your can of Orthene.
No, that's when you go out the truck and grab your big ass bong. It's like, you want to get high? Let's get high. It's lunchtime, man. I'm about ready to shake and bake.
Or that Echo Via IC3 shit. I mean, that, it's hippie smelling. So there's that.
It is hippie smelling, but it's just smelling. It's not hippie feeling.
Come on, get happy. Get the Partridge Family playing in the background,
Come on now, there's a song that we're singing.
Come on, get happy.
Come on. Susan Day always looked like she just smoked like half a joint before they filmed that.
She did.
Yeah. Susan
but back
Day.
in the day, I gotta say, on a somewhat related subject, do you remember Electro Woman and Dyna Girl?
Oh,
from the Croft Superstars?
Mm-hmm.
That was my first chub, Dyna Girl.
Oh, your first chub?
Oh, yeah.
My first chub was Joey Heatherton in the Serta mattress commercial.
You sent me that commercial, and I can see why.
Serta Perfect Sleeper. I was like, oh, yeah. That's like me and my dad would be sitting there watching. We both had simmies.
But that's the uncomfortable side eye. You're like,
I know. It's like,
don't touch it.
Dad.
Don't touch it.
Like, don't touch it. Yeah, Dad's like, don't touch it. It's like, why not?
No, you're telling your dad because it's creepy seeing him there.
Oh, your dad? Yeah, I'm Dad. No, Dad knew not to touch it. He'd been married long enough.
Maybe that's the perfect reason to touch it.
I'm into that. But anyway, when I was a CSR, the person with the contact one also added this one. When I was a CSR, there was this woman who didn't want her assigned tech. Folks, this is actually a story here. I know we asked for stories, and somebody actually gave us one, so God bless this person. When I asked her what happened, she said, nothing. I just don't like him. He said he was going to put out a black box that has things inside that push the rats back out, and they can't get back in the yard. I'm stunned. So I call the tech in question, and he says, I have no idea what that woman is talking about. Then she has the audacity to complain when she has to wait 2 weeks for another tech to stop by. So I told her, ma'am, I'm pulling another tech from another area because you said you didn't want technician's name. Okay, let's go back a little bit into the body of the story. It says, where it said he was going to put out a black box that has things inside that push the rats back out. Right. And when they can't get back then they can't get back in the yard. So what? So she's got like a little black box that has little tiny Richard gears in it. They can just like push it out.
But they can't get back in the yard. Is it? Have you ever seen like those squirrel launchers that people put on their backyard? It's
I
like a
have.
gigantic slingshot, and the squirrel
I
gets it. And they
definitely
launch
have.
that fucker. I want to do that so bad.
God bless America. Oh yeah, some of them are catapults.
Yeah,
Some of them are trebuchets.
trebuchets.
Trebuchets, and some of them are just plain old flat old slingshots. And those are my favorite because of the speed. It's just like all of a
Shonk.
sudden it hits the trigger. It's like, oh, yeah, God, it was beautiful, fucking beautiful. Oh, but
They
yeah,
use
yeah. As far
trebuchets
as
for pumpkin chunking.
as far as something that pushes a rat out, like like you're working on a pretty sturdy turd. I've never seen it.
An arm turd.
An arm turd. That's right. One of those mayonnaise jar sized turds.
Oh my god.
And I that's why I hate public restrooms because of junkies. They'll go weeks without taking a shit, and then all of a sudden when they do, it's like, yeah. You think somebody dropped a fucking oak tree into the toilet bowl. Oh, man. Okay. I don't know if it. We got Matthew C that says I don't know if it's stupidest, but I definitely heard a bunch throughout my career. I'm still seeing a bunch of dead ants. Of course, you're seeing them dead.
That's like the cockroach one, but you hear that so many fucking times. Did you guys even do anything? Because I got dead ones all over my house. Yeah, well, they were live before I showed up.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're dead.
Mm-hmm.
So you're welcome.
Exactly. And Justin W. I haven't moved anything because I wanted to do a few sprays myself, and you being here helps.
What?
What? Excuse me. My favorite one, I had one that just came in just a couple days ago. This is actually an FDA audited facility, right? Mm-hmm. And I go in, and the sanitarian is telling me, okay, first off, they had a logbook that disappeared into the ether for a while. We got it updated, got fresh MSDS licenses, COI, and everything. Got that all taken care of. And he goes, well, we would like to know what we can do and spray on our end in between times so we don't have to call you all. I said, the thing you could do is call us all. Right. It's like, that's our job. We're supposed to take care of this. I said, I'm not going to sit here. I said, with all due respect, because he's a nice guy. I think he's just a little, not in the loop of how things work.
Right.
I was like, that's our job. It's like, you got a problem, you come see us. Do not spray anything. I am not going to tell you what works. I'm not going to tell you what to do, because I'm just trying to cover my ass and cover.
It's
your
that
ass.
home defense shit, man. It's the home defense stuff.
Yeah. Go to Lowe's and get you some of that there ortho. And no, but after I put it through him that way, he was just absolutely cool. So the thing is about all these stupid comments, it's like, if you have the patience to endure them, you're able to reverse it and make everything cool. It's like, I go on a lot of tangents. I go on a lot of tangents about these, key jangling, khaki wearing douchebags that talk about, you just got to educate the customer. You know what? And they're kind of right. You do have to kind of educate the customer, but that's not your sole line of control measures. Right. It's like, when I educate a customer, I am usually trying to unfuck a fucked up mindset, right? Not, I'm not trying to show any type of superiority over somebody. It's like, well, you don't know anything. This is what I know, and da, 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 which social media is fucking full of.
Fucking,
okay, you got a fucked up situation. You want to make it right. Do it in a manner that's do it in a manner that's courteous and everything, because that's why we're out there, is to unfuck a fucked up situation. So, and sometimes it's the bug itself, sometimes it's the person's thought process on it. But you can fix it. You can, and we're gonna make fun of you. Absolutely, we're gonna get on places like the depot and just rake you over the coals. But at the end of the day, when we leave your house, you're gonna know what's going on. And so that that's basically what it's all about. And if you don't, if any of you in here don't like it, you go fuck off. Okay. We got a bunch more, Jack. Oh shit.
We do.
This is going to be a pestrogen sized episode.
Well,
I
if you
haven't
got some
moved
content,
anything
let's hear
because
it.
oh yeah, I already did that one. Huh?
Nope. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. We got Kelsey G that says, "Well, I know how to make my own bait station, so I'll do that."
Right.
This guy was telling me he could treat his own home for termites. Okay, I thought he was talking about mice there. While making his own bait stations, had released bug bombs and was surprised that it didn't work. I told him that he doesn't have to go with me on the treatment, but he needs to still get it done professionally because what he's wanting to do isn't going to fix it. You think?
Bug bombs are the biggest joke ever made.
Bug bombs are the biggest blessing to our industry ever.
Oh, I agree with that, but people use them like they're a cure-all, and just fucking
Precisely. I always tell people when they ask me about bug bombs, I said they work along the same lines of you setting a big ass fire in the middle of the floor, and there's people in the room. They're going to run out, but once the fire's out, they're going to come back in. I said it's the same with the bug bombs. You know, you're going to let that off. They're going to go off into the walls, outside, blah blah blah. Once that stuff goes away, whoosh, back in they come.
That's right.
Yeah, it's so. Pat left from Canada, by the way, Jack. You might want to mark that name. How long does it take for a mouse to become a rat? Jack, do you know the answer to that? How long does it take for a mouse to become a rat?
Well, it depends on how scared you are of it, because it could be the tiniest mouse in the world, but if you're scared shitless of it, it's a big fucking rat.
You know what? If I have a feeling, yeah, because every time we'll get these calls about rats and shit, we'll go in there, mice. Can you imagine if these fuckers actually saw a rat? They'd be calling us saying they got dogs. They got. You know, can y'all do anything about them wild boars?
Try doing pest control in Baltimore. That's all I got to tell you. Try doing pest control in Baltimore.
But Pat had a great answer to that. You know, to how long does it take for a mouse to become a rat? He goes, they're not Pokemons. They don't evolve.
Good point. Good one, Pat. Yeah. Good call.
And he's got a couple here. He goes, why do I still see bed bugs after the treatment? And he answers, I'm not spraying invisible paint here. Good point. Well, is this going to trap the rats as they stare at me, installing poison blocks on rods with absolutely no mechanism in sight? That could possibly trap a rodent.
Right. It's
good point. Yeah, and we use the term station. We don't want a lot of people. I remember them being called poison boxes. I remember being called that shit, bait boxes and whatnot. We call it a rodent station, and everybody thinks we're going to trap the rats. No, what we're going to do is we're going to trap the rats in death, and you're going to pick them up, or you're going to let them sit there and bloat and get maggots in them and flies everywhere, and we got pupa laying around. It's going to smell like shit. The thing's going to look like it's still alive because of all the shit that's underneath,
moving around in it,
around and everything. That's tricked me more than a couple of times, or you can pick it up and just throw it the hell away. It's not going to bite you. It's dead. So,
I'd keep an old repeater on the truck. Those old JT Eaton repeaters. I'd keep one of those in the truck and go, this is a trap. Then,
this is a trap.
Then your LP, bait box, trap, bait box, trap. Know the difference.
The wind-up traps, man. God.
Oh, yeah, the repeaters, man.
I fucking hate those, man.
And if you ever wind up and bust the spring on them?
Oh, no. Only all the fucking time because every time somebody will come up and do a monthly service, and it's if you have that situation where you're going, you're changing techs all the time. You got some high turnover because
they got no idea.
Sucks.
They just come up and crank the fuck out of it.
And you go in there and you'll just be like, click, click, boom, like fuck. And you'll see one that's wound up so tight that the poor fucking mouse didn't get a chance to get his entire body there. And you just got you got this carcass like hanging right out by the hole. The fucking head's in the box. You open it up. It's like, oh, that poor fucker didn't feel a thing. It's like, yeah, maybe he wasn't a poor bastard because he didn't, he gets in there whole, he's going to die a slow death. That fucker was guillotined right the fuck away. That was like
slice his
mouse,
shit off.
Yeah, Marie Mouse Toinette. It's like fucking doink. Yes, I know it wasn't as good as Mauschwitz, but Marie
No, nothing as
Antoinette
good as
will work.
Mauschwitz. Nothing as good as Mauschwitz.
Nothing can top Mauschwitz.
No, no,
Too soon.
that was awesome. I miss
Oh my
Mauschwitz.
god. I miss Mauschwitz too. I'm not seeing any bugs anymore, so I really don't know what you're doing. I'm going to have to cancel. Well, you're about to fucking find out what we're doing.
Yep.
God,
Fine. That'd be like, that's fine. But when you call us back, it's going to cost you more to start.
Oh hell yeah! Oh, this one is it's going to hurt my cat as they hold their newborn child. Yeah,
Priorities,
your cat's
Lenny.
gonna be fine.
Priorities.
Your cat's gonna be fine. It's gonna fuck that baby up though, man.
Priorities.
That's all right. Fuck them babies. Anyway, yeah, had to explain to someone the reason why they have rodents in the garage is because they like to open it in the early morning and let cool air in. Customer is a highly educated scientist or physicist. Yeah. Yeah, well, guess what? If anybody went through Carl Sagan's house after he died, you'll realize that brains ain't everything.
I've
I
got
guess it
billions
was
and billions of mice in my house.
billions
And billions.
the cosmos and the primordial ooze of Carl Sagan. I love that dude, but damn, I heard he was a slob. We have one. Are mice boys and girls, and how do they reproduce? No, they're all just gay, and they just automatically appear.
And they poop out babies.
They poop out babies and butthole babies.
And butthole life.
Probably any customer who immediately brings up how effective Irish Springs peppermint oil or diatomaceous
Oh yeah, Irish Spring
has been for them, and I use it too.
On your pits and your tits.
That's right. And I tried Irish Spring. I smell like potatoes and beer.
And
what am I here for?
From
then?
any other day when?
Not a damn bit. Not a bit. Probably any customer who immediately. I already read that. Well, what am I here for then? I see you have this fully under control, Mr. and Mrs. Bug Expert. I've had customers at a production plant also somehow know the sex of a rodent she's seen run under the pellet. It was the mom. I could tell by the shape. What?
Okay.
Tell by the shape. Yeah. It had rodent birthing hips. It was like
had them birthing hips on it.
Yeah, I will say this though: if you catch or see a mouse moving slow enough, that's the bull, the one that's knocking up all the other ones. You could tell because that fucker's got a sack on him like you would not believe. It's like you're trying to figure out how the fucker can actually walk. Yeah, but it's because every time I'd be like, man, you should see the sack on this fucker. It's like I'll take a picture of it and send it to everybody.
There are a few things I hate more than a Google expert. Few things I hate more than because you show up to the house, they already know more than you do, like you were saying. It's just you shouldn't be spraying that there. That's not what you do with that. I read it on Google. I Googled it. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to use this. Do you have this? Do you realize that there's so many fucking chemicals that do the same thing and we're using a different one than what Google told you?
I'll tell you what though, Jack, the one exception to all of that is bed bugs. Yeah, if somebody Googles some bed bug shit and they get into the right websites about it, it's a fucking beautiful thing. Because they're gonna tell you, yeah, you need this done by a professional.
Yeah.
And so but everything else, fuck it, man.
Google and that's when you get Nina Nina involved.
Nina Nina, yep. We gotta have Nina Nina back on.
We do.
She was awesome. And but then we go, after I drill and treat area, I plug it with a little paper towel to hold the cement patch to dry. And they ask, won't the termites eat the paper towel when you get in there? Ma'am, they would have to survive the chemical in order to get the paper towel. And that, my friend, is not going to happen. Okay, I don't like that.
I'm crying foul on that one. I'm crying foul.
We are crying foul. Tales from the Crawl Space is crying foul on that one. Not because of the fact that you are putting a little paper towel in there, but the fact that you're just not straight up using some of those UV resistant paper or plastic plugs that they got out there now, because those things are the fucking shit.
Because if you look at the label, you're not supposed to be putting cellulose stuff in them holes.
That's right. It says a non-cellulosic material.
Right.
And that all goes away with them plastic plugs. I sell fucking termite jobs left and right. And I always tell them, what are you going? They're like, what are you going to put in there? I'm going to put a UV resistant plastic plug in there so no water can get in and jack up your, mess up your concrete, because water will get in there and it'll freeze, because this is Indiana, and yeah, things freeze in the winter. And yeah, and I've seen shit spall out and stuff like that. They're like, well, why can't you put a concrete stuff in there? I said, we could put concrete stuff in there, but I'm going to add another $700 or $800 to your job to do that.
Fill the
They
whole
love the
fucking thing up,
plastic.
man. Come
They
on.
love the plastic plugs after that. So, and those plastic plugs, they're one way, man. They got them little. They're ribbed for the hole's pleasure.
Yep.
And you just pound them in, and you're good to go.
Love them super plugs, man.
Oh, they are great, man. And if for any reason you need to retreat, it ain't no fucking problem. The treating rod will push those in. You don't have to fucking drill them or nothing. Oh, excuse me.
No excuse for you, goddammit.
That's right. Me holding a can of Ultracide, and they asked, have you ever tried smoking any of that? Yes, I have, and that's why I'm still in pest control. I see bugs outside. Yes, that's where they live.
That's right.
Let's see. We got,
correct.
Yeah, another one with, I don't want any chemicals in my house. They're dangerous while smoking a cigarette. We got one. That's a toss-up. There's been way too many, but a couple of my favorites are, if you kill the roaches in my house, will it kill the ones in my mama's house? Mama lives 3 miles away. And
I'm still trying to wrap my brain around that one.
I got a great one here. Do you want to hit crack addict smoking it right in front of me?
I've seen that more times than I care to count. I've seen that more times.
Yeah, that's right. I did have somebody out for me a bong hit, and I took it, but that's because I'm a pig. And that was a long fucking time ago, Bill. Let's see.
Pee test.
Well, yeah, Pete. Hey, go ahead. Yeah, I'll test positive for cheese. Will that spray cause rust, as the metal is almost rusted through already?
Probably doing you a favor in preventing it.
Yeah, I'm going to name this guy because he's far enough away that he can't do anything to me. Mario Filippi says, we must get rid of these rats before they turn into bats and start biting us and drink our blood.
Oh, my God.
He goes, I am not kidding.
Mario, we got to get you on the international episode next week, so clear your schedule for Friday.
International's coming up.
Clear your shit for Friday.
Yeah, we got one that says, my first year, a customer asked me if their house was going to blow up from spraying. Then proceeds to follow me around their home and ask the same question 7 more times. You gotta love it.
If you spray that near my furnace, is it going to catch fire?
Yeah. Give me some color commentary, Jack. I need to plug in here.
Wild Brad's plugging in. Next week, we're going to be trying to do the international episode. People from Brazil, the United Kingdom, possibly Canada. Talking to you, Rodney. Australia, Mr. Dave Lyon. We'd like to get everybody on the national episode.
You need to do it your Telly Savalas voice, your Players Club. It's like, yeah, we're going to have people from Reno, Tahoe, Vegas.
Who loves you, baby?
The Caribbean. Yeah. The Players with Yourself Club. You
Where's
get
my
full
lollipop?
masturbation privileges.
Where's my lollipop? Who loves you, baby?
Who loves yourself, baby? The Players with Yourself Club.
Good old Telly Savalas.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
what I would have to say about 90% of our listeners don't know who that fuck that is.
No, that's a damn shame. You got anything more? You got more?
No, we got more. I'm gonna run a couple more off, and then we'll take the rest and add it to our blog, which doesn't exist.
No, actually it
anyway,
does. We just have anything you put on it. It does exist.
Fuck the blog. Yeah. They want me to use a different product because they heard it works better. Mind you, they called me for my expertise. If you know how to do my job better than me, then why am I standing in your kitchen? I'll tell you why. To collect that money. That's why. I know this person has bills. Fucking just let them pay you. Fuck it, do it.
Right.
Can I mix Alpine with diesel gas? I guess you can do anything if you're brave enough.
Yeah, but you can.
Yeah. Can you spray? Can you spray the kids also? No. No. Why don't I just spray your fucking scrotum so you don't reproduce anymore?
Yeah.
The last guy's stuff made it worse. Yeah, I don't believe my dogs don't bite. Yeah. Anyway, so guys, thank you very much for all of your contributions. Even though you didn't know you were contributing, you thought you were contributing to the depot. Well, guess what? You contributed to this show, and you do have my undying gratitude for that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. And next time we ask you for some fucking stories, give it to us so we don't have to do something this underhanded again. Okay. Okay. Good talk. Oh shit! So Jack, we're gonna try. We're gonna try to squeeze out an international episode.
Yep, I'm gonna sit down and clench hard and try to squeeze out an international episode.
Squeeze one out. Yeah, just don't shit another turd that looks like me. People will talk.
So it's
But
gonna be a
anyway,
good show if
and
we get everybody we want
yeah,
on. It's gonna be awesome.
exactly. And 2 weeks from now, we're going to do a special middle of the week episode of Tales from the Crawl Space because
Yep.
Jack is going to be on location at the beautiful and oh so dangerous Indianapolis, Indiana,
That's right.
where he and I are going to be attending a Bynum Steakhouse on the 11th for a delicious prime rib dinner,
Yes, we
which
are.
I will promptly shit out. And then the following evening, Brit Floyd. If you have
Oh,
not seen Brit Floyd and you are a Pink Floyd fan, what the hell are you doing? They are probably one of the most amazing tribute bands. I can't even call them a cover band because they pay such homage to the music of Pink Floyd that they're a fucking tribute band. And so hats
they
off
got
to
the
them.
lasers, the light show, everything.
They do. This is Jack's first Brit Floyd concert.
I'm
This
about
is
to pop
probably
my
about
Brit
my
Floyd
fifth or
cherry.
sixth. My nipples are like diamond
Like a
glass
little
colors
girl.
right now. And like it's a girl that I'll be actually get to turn him on to the beauty and majesty that is
Looking
Brit
forward to
Floyd.
it. Looking forward to it.
I mean, let's face it. And when you're a cover band, you have kind of a moral obligation to stay as close to the album as you can. Brit Floyd pulls it off flawlessly. They've got a couple of the tracks that Pink Floyd does that they do. They kind of go off on their own thing, but it's just fucking amazing. Dear God, I hope they play "Welcome to the Machine" for you, buddy, because their "Welcome to the Machine" is so fucking powerful. It's even better than the original. You are gonna love it, man.
That's a statement.
And,
That's quite a statement.
yeah, that is quite a statement. I'm gonna get Jack high. He just don't know it yet. He's gonna be like, hey, ready for just first dessert? Yeah, it don't look like much. Just eat it. It's fruity. It's delicious, and we'll talk to you in about I don't know 9 or 10 hours. Anyway, so yeah. Brit Floyd's coming up here August 12th. If you're in the Indianapolis area, tickets are still available. I should get free ones now, or at least a VIP meet and greet out of that plug, but it's not gonna fucking happen. Jack, we went long. It's a privilege and an honor to join with you again. You've had a rough few weeks, and
Been
I
put
love you,
through the ringer, man.
And you are, you're the bomb. So
I appreciate that, brother. I do.
You know what? So look, man. Your uncle wants you to get on with it. So what do you say? You and me get on with it, huh?
We gonna get on with it, brother.
All right, my man.
We gonna do it.
So I'm looking more forward to seeing you in a couple weeks than you have any idea. And mention that banjo again, buddy.
That beautiful.
Banjo. Yeah,
that is a beautiful Stellings banjo, handmade on Afton Mountain in Afton, Virginia. It's the Sunflower model. My uncle used to bring his other old banjo when I was really little and play, and I thought it was the coolest thing. I'd sit there on the couch, awestruck, watching him play. And the only thing I knew of bluegrass when I was little was the Beverly Hillbillies, so I kept telling him to play that. He'd play it for me. But that was his pride and joy. Stellings 5-string banjo that I got mounted on the wall back there.
Yeah, nice. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs would probably be drooling over that right about now.
Yeah, man.
My God.
Hell yeah.
So, okay. All right. So we're gonna try to squirt out an international episode next week. So if you live outside the continental United States and would like to think that you'd like to be on the show, give one of us a shout out. Let's talk to you and see if we can make that happen. So,
Hell yeah.
on behalf of, I want to make a quick mention to my buddy Jameson out at Pest Tech USA.
Oh yeah.
The dude, and I don't have it with me, and it's kind of late, but I'll definitely show it next time. You can see it on Pest Control Humor Depot, my favorite group. He's got a couple things he's offering now, and one of them is great because it's almost like a Swiss Army knife. It's 3D printed. It's got all the different keys to the to our bait stations. You can get a 2-key or a 4-key one if you order. It's got the Evo keys, the little wavy potato chip one. It's got the 2-prong things that nobody likes.
The LP and RTU key.
Yeah, it's got the Aegis type bait station key, which will definitely steal you some customers from the Big Green Tea, and you can get an option for a Big Red O one is coming soon, and but the RBS one is also available as well. So I will post it on the depot on how to get a hold of this dude to get you some stuff. I'm looking at it. It's sturdy. It's very well manufactured, so I'm looking forward to seeing how it holds up in the field. So again, that is Pest Tech USA with Jameson, and so I'll send some information out. If you're a listener to the Pestogen podcast, they're going to take care of that as well. So on behalf of him, Tony Spangler at spanglerart.com and Pest Control Humor Depot, my favorite group, and on behalf of the beloved Jack and myself, we cordially invite you to bug the fuck off.
Bug off. Play, damn it. Fuck.
Y'all come back now. You hear?